What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. ashsaidit.com. ashsaidit.com, babies. It's a Thursday. You done made it through majority of the week. You made it. Yes. So we are pushing on Thursday. I got a little bit of a late start this morning just because I had some things going on, and we just kind of move with the punches. We move with the punches and how life will change things or curve things for you. So I had a little bit of a moving around that I had to do before I got on the road, and I missed boot camp this morning, so I'm going to the gym now, because we got to get it in. We got to get it in. I can't not get it in for a day. I can't do it. It's not possible. Not a possible thing, so I'm working on that. I'm a work in progress, so hopefully you're a work in progress as well. So that's the story. So today we're going to talk about those people that doubt you, those people that try to play you, those people that said that you weren't going to do anything with your life, and the minute you show a glimmer, not even the full spectrum, but just a glimmer of hope in what you do, they're on the bandwagon. Oh, they're all about you. They knew that you was going to make it. They weren't sure about anybody else, but they just knew that you were going to make it. Oh, those fakers. Fakers. That's what I like to call them. Fakers. And they start lining up, hitting up your inbox, mentioning you on social platforms, emailing you, asking, oh, girl, when we gonna hang out? Never. I ain't talked to you in 50-11 years. All of a sudden, we gonna hang out? I don't think so. No. My life is moving in such a direction that it only can hold people that have business about themselves, have aspirations for their life, and are moving forward. I don't have the time, the effort, the energy, the patience to deal with people that are finicky, they're on the fence, they're flaky, and they don't know what they're doing. And when I say they don't know what they're doing, meaning like they're either in a dead-end job that they hate because they got to pay for them kids that they love, or they're stuck in a job that they hate because they got student loans that they're trying not to get swallowed up by. So no matter what it is, and the main thing is they don't have the entrepreneurial mindset. It's taken me a long time to get into that mindset myself. Having an entrepreneurial spirit mindset changes everything. It changes the way that you look at life. And I am in a place now where I can't be around people that don't have that spirit. Because when I talk about things, when I explain things, they're not going to understand. The same way they explain things to me about their life, I'm not going to understand. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things that you come to terms with, and the more that you try to make that relationship, that friendship, that connection work, the more you realize it will never work. It was never meant to work. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with the person, but in order for you to gravitate towards the next level, you cannot socialize and be around those people that don't understand what your journey is. It's just as simple as that. The same way that you're not going to understand what their journey is. See, y'all can't be sitting up there miscommunicating one another. That's not going to be productive. That's going to be counterproductive, actually. That's exactly what that's going to be, counterproductive. So, you got people like that. You got people that are just bitter in life. Maybe their husband or their wife left them. And they just mad at the world. It's the world's fault. My life is like this because the world made it like that. I hate the world. Those people are also dangerous to be around because they may understand the entrepreneurial spirit, but they've allowed their emotion to take over. And that's also very, very dangerous and not a good place and people to be around, because a person that will act out of emotion versus logic, they're not going to be in business for long. They're not going to be in business for long. So you got to be aware of these type of spirits around you, and be aware of these fakesters. Because all of a sudden, now everybody wants to talk. Now everybody wants to get together and have lunch. Now everybody wants to meet up. Now everybody wants to pick my brain. And I had somebody in the last couple of weeks, and it was humbling, but it was also infuriating because it was an insult to me. I took it as an insult. Doesn't matter what it was intended to be. I took it as an insult. I had somebody to contact me and say, hey, Ash, I haven't talked to you in a while. Well, let's catch up one day over lunch. I want to pick your brain. Pick my brain like I'm a little peewee, like I'm a little rookie, like I'm a little nobody. You gonna pick my brain? No. The same way I gotta figure out my route, the same way you gotta figure out yours. I'm not here trying to build up nobody else's stuff but mine. And let's keep it real. Really? Y'all gotta go check out that Kevin Hart. What now? Alright, y'all gotta go check that out. But it was an insult because it was like, okay, well, people need to know their audience. You want somebody to work with you. Now, given that I don't have a lot of time these days to sit and consult with people about their business or what their ideas are. That's really what it comes down to. I don't have time to do that at the moment. So that's one thing. And two things, okay, we may have known each other back in the day or whatever the case is. For you to come at me like that was hella disrespectful. I mean, I didn't lose no sleep over it, but I was like, yeah, all right, that ain't gonna happen in this life. Nah, I good. Yeah, no. You don't come at somebody that you're looking to get knowledge from. You're looking to get experience from. You're looking to get some wisdom from. And no, that ain't gonna happen. With me, no. You might get somebody else to deal with that, but I'm not, no. I've only got positive, good energy people around me that continually just support me, inspire me to aspire for greatness. And that's all I have time for these days. I don't have time for all the other stuff and all the other crazy. I don't have that type of time. So, miss me with that foolishness? Yes. Miss me with that. Yeah. So that's pretty much where we're at in life. Not gonna sit up here and act like it was what it wasn't, but it wasn't all that wonderful. So, with that being said, I just want to say that I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. You inspire me daily. And there's so much more for me to share with you, for you to experience with me, and for you to see firsthand and foremost. So follow me now across the social platforms. One Love Ash at One Love Ash. Yes, I'm on Periscope. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Excuse me. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on all those major platforms. Vine. I'm on Vine. Yes, my Vines are doing pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So, push forward in your dream, whatever it is. Whatever your dream is, do it. Make it a reality. Don't let people talk you out of your dream. Too many people are out here miserable, mad at life. Why? Because they allowed somebody, that family member, that colleague, that coworker, to talk them out of their dream. They allowed it to happen. So, in all honesty, you should be upset with yourself. Don't be upset with that person. They were just there doing what they're supposed to do. They're there to distract you and to deter you from your mission. They succeeded. They succeeded. So don't be upset with them. Be upset with yourself for not standing your ground. But it's never too late. It's never too late. Now, given that some of you may be a little advanced in life, and maybe you feel like you're too old, or maybe you don't know how you can take things next level. Well, to that I say, read a book. Read up on what it is that you want to do. There's a book out there for it, I guarantee you, because there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. New players in the game, but nothing new necessarily. So whatever it is that you want to do, someone else has already done it and mastered it. Take notes. Take heed to what they've done. Take heed to what they've accomplished. And continue to push forward. You know, I mean, there's so much in this life that needs to be celebrated. So very much. And I just want to say that you all push forward. Don't ever let anyone talk you out of your dream, out of your mission, whatever it is that you want to do. It is so sad to see people miserable in life because they didn't follow their dream, they didn't follow their heart, they didn't follow that vision that was given to them specifically. Because I feel like visions are given to us and we know what we're supposed to be doing. Some of us are just disobedient. Oh, like yours truly. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I strayed away from my gift and my talents for a long time. And I thought if I ignored them, I forget about them, and that would be it. Not so much. Because these things started to chase after me. It was undeniable. I couldn't deny it anymore. I couldn't just sit back and just blend into the background, because God told me, I didn't create you to blend into the background anywhere. You were not created for that. That's not your purpose. Stop it. Yeah, I feel like that's totally what God did. And I was like, Lord, I just want to chill out and just be like everybody else. I didn't make you to be like everybody else. To get your ass up there and take them accolades and be proud and make me proud and help other children. Don't sit up there and just sit on your blessing. Because you know the old saying is true. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that is so true. Like, back in the day, I used to vocal train with a couple of companies, and I used to sing background. I never did like solo type things. I was always like the background singers. And it was fun, but be it that you're a kid and you're still trying to figure out what you like and what you don't like, I didn't love it. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't something that really drove me. And I didn't think that I was going to necessarily be, this rock star or singer-songwriter. I didn't think any of those things. And ultimately, I missed out on that opportunity to write for people and to do background. And that's something I've never even shared with anyone before. So you guys are the first to know that, yes, Ash used to sing professionally back in the day. I also used to be a dancer. And when I say dancer, I mean like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, African. All right, not pole dancing. Nothing wrong with pole dancing. Hey, get your cardio up. Nothing wrong with it. But I used to belong to several dance companies. And that was also a really big passion of mine. Why I didn't continue to pursue it? Well, like I said, again, you're a teenager, you're trying to figure out what you want to do. And it just wasn't something that fell into my life at that time. I somewhat wish that I had continued to do dance. I love to dance. And I love all facets of dance and all different genres of dance. But I didn't keep it up. So you don't use it, you lose it. So that's pretty much what that story is there. But whatever it is that you want to do, it's possible. You just got to believe. That's the first step. You got to believe. You got to do the work, and you got to have patience. That's the thing about it. You got to believe. You got to put in that hard work. You're going to work harder than you've ever worked in your entire existence. Harder than you've ever worked at anyone's job. You've got to work your buns off. You got to. There's no way around it. And after you do that, then you got to be patient because you've already put in that work. You know that you've put your best foot forward, your best efforts forward. Then you got to find ways to occupy your time and don't think about it so hard. You got to. There's absolutely no way around it. I'm a firm believer in that. There's no way around it. So, that's my little tidbit for the day. I'm going to jump off my soapbox because I'm just about to hit the gym here. But I just want to say that I love you guys. Don't listen to anyone that tells you that you can't do what you want to do. Look them in the face and say, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. And those that come around and say, oh, well, ain't nobody from the neighborhood ain't never did that. What make you think you so special? I'm tell them God told me I was special. I was gifted. I'm talented. And I belong to the Most High. And I'm going to do these things. I'm going to show up and show out. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. So, keep pushing forward, you guys. I love you to pieces. Kisses, kisses, kisses. I'm going to holler back at you on the flip side. Deuces.